What is up, and welcome back to episode 7 of Jurassic World Evolution Campaign. Today we're aiming to at least keep an average of 1 star. We keep dropping, so hopefully that'll help. Once we get out of penalties with dinosaurs, I can aim. I'm gonna release a Triceratops into there, give him a fight. Which will get ratings up. See, they need 4, so we'll have to be careful how we do them. We're going to put an ankylosaur in there, so I've got a plan. Probably going to need a hotel. Definitely gonna, we've got to get food and drinks up, but let's get a hotel first. We may need a little bit more money, to be fair, for a hotel, so yeah. I'll cut back once either they're ready to release, or we've got money. We've got enough money for both now. I stopped paying attention for 2 minutes and the money flew up, so. Get that building, and I'm going to quickly check how much I need before I release those two. We'll release those two once we get to 300,000, that way we can have the next two released set off just like. Alright. Park is no longer, well, 1% overcrowded back for a few minutes. You two releasing.
You really knocked that one out of the park.
Going forwards, I'm not going to show as much footage of releasing dinosaurs or little things.
You can really
just
see
big
chaos
things.
in action. Think of all the combinations and patterns.
Like not all the
that
speeches
life
you're going to
tries
hear
out,
now.
looking for that perfect
The
structure.
missions, though, you will.
It's not about success. Life is about refining failure over and over and over again. Always a work in progress.
Yes, we've got an Ankylosaurus now. For the first release of each dinosaur, you'll see. The Ankylosaurus species are going to go in there.
With what
I'm
you've
thinking.
been able to accomplish,
Changing
we
up
can
now.
advance our work here in the science division.
It's no longer raptors. Crap. Here we go.
I have another opportunity. This one will be a challenge, as it involves a dinosaur in ill health.
Dangerous sounding.
No more dangerous, Dr. Malcolm, than our normal research here.
Listen carefully. Did I hear something? Oh, yes. I think that was the sound of me arresting my case.
If that's not enough room for a Diplodocus, I will knock out that fence and go from there.
I'm glad to see you overcame Dr. Malcolm's reservations. I don't know whether he is overly cautious or just looking for the chance to say I told you so. Maybe it's both. Regardless, I think that together we'll get this done.
Just put it in there. We only need it in there until we cure it.
Okay, so as I mentioned before, we have a diseased animal coming to the park, and we need to get prepared for it. Let's get to work.
Did I hear this right? You're bringing a sick dinosaur to our facility? I'm gonna pray you know what you're doing, because I have no idea.
You made that look easier than it was.
This opportunity is too good to miss. So, don't.
Not entirely sure what a genome is, but if it's new, I like it. So, is it new? Yes? Then it fits the bill.
Got research team ready. I've got have my helicopters. I'll have everything ready that I need. Ooh, bugger me! It costs a lot. Transport.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
That's why I put it in there. Alright, let's get this bit done. Now, you're sauropod, so you work differently. You guys can still see the dinosaur. They're gonna need another feeder in here. Yeah.
Proceeding to the feeder now. Understood.
To cure this animal, we'll need to do research. Let's see if we can identify the extent of the problem and isolate it.
My understanding is that we have a diseased animal in the park, and you and Dr. Dewar are trying to find a cure. I don't approve. Then, no one asked me. However, I just remind you to keep that dinosaur away from the rest of our animals, in case whatever it has is contagious.
You need to give dinosaurs the right environment if they're going to thrive.
Separator. We got a problem.
Acknowledged.
Screw it, give me manual. Helicopter's dealing with him.
Here's a new contract. I thought of you first.
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano.
Run! I've never been so pressured by a dinosaur. Why did you break out?
Medidas de precaução e para sua segurança, prossigam para o abrigo mais próximo.
Ranger team, go cure him. Get him transported back.
Asset to be collected.
Talk about unwanted pressure.
Zu ihrer eigenen Sicherheit zum nächsten Schutzraum. Дамы и господа, и для вашей безопасности.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for
I think I may as well do this bit manual.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Well, I'm gonna shove him! Seriously! I'm not even sure that's a carnival, but that's not the point. Ah!
Setting additional task.
Drink him, move him, put him in. Oh, this just got a lot more complicated. Alright, our sick dinosaur is here. I'm only 50-50 sure I know what it is. Carnival, right. I could have left you in there. This is in Jurassic World 2. Great.
Asset delivery confirmed.
You got some nice patterns.
Confirming task.
Come medicate him if you wouldn't mind.
I'm bringing this contract to you while it's still hot.
That just tells me we're gonna have carnival problems, so I'm just gonna go get the helicopter now. Really? Already? Hmm. Do this bit myself as well. Once we get this mission done, I'm probably gonna... see, I wasn't planning on getting into carnival for a while. This complicates where I'm putting him, because now I need someone to store this
Eyes
guy.
on the asset.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Another mission
Not
complete.
only can we bring them back to life, but we can bring them back to health. I have the latest lab results. The dinosaurs are cured, disease-free. That's a job well done.
Don't even think about it. Oh no, that's fine. A little cautionate when it comes to carnivores, though. We got a storm incoming. We've got 2 carnivores to worry about now. If anything happens, you'll...
We worked so well together in the past, I thought I'd give you a chance to do it again. Get in on this one.
Ankylosaur, Velociraptor, Dilophosaurus. To be fair, we have neither of those, so... Doable, I've just made a new enclosure. I'm just working on this new enclosure for a species anyway.
Body count. All sorts of ways you can take that phrase, especially here on the islands. But I'm talking about warm bodies in the park, you know? I guess we could say head count, but I'm not sure that's really any better. Attendance numbers, then. You're in? Cool, cool. Okay, we'll start at the beginning.
Yeah,
New
we're just gonna
dynamos.
open the shelter.
Incubate them, hatch them, and house them. You know the drill.
Hey, everybody, we're putting on a show. It's gonna be a spectacle hundreds of millions of years in the making. Sorry you may not survive.
Oh, the fees are already coming in. I can see it. Or is everybody else in there happy? So I'm not having to relocate like a dozen dinosaurs. You can either repair it or I'll do it myself. I'm gonna do something cold, but it'll get rating up. They're from the past park, they're going in there with him. Actually, I'll put them in there. If they survive, they survive. If they die, they die. They're going in with the raptors. Right, let's incubate an ankylosaur. I'm gonna put him in there with the Ceratosaurus because I'm curious. The fight. Herbivore winning, that could actually be something. I fully accept the fact that I'm just letting dinosaurs fight now. I'm fully up for it. It gives us more room to push for Dinosaurus because now we can build a new enclosure. Yeah. That's one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Ankylosaurus to the park.
Yeah, yours to be dealt with in time problem. I'll work more on other areas next episode. Right now I want to get this done. I want to get 3 stars. Or close to. I mean I wanted to get 1 full star in home. Done that. Screw it, looks like we are working on this area today. Hatchery isn't permanent, I just need something to let them out of. I've said that, but every time I said it's not temporary, it's became permanent, so... And that is power dealt with. Okay then.
Understood.
We're gonna need that chopper here quick. Having the realization it literally lives at the other end of the park. Clever girl.
Confirming task.
Acknowledged.
I may have oopsed on my placement, so we could have a very, very big problem. In other words, I'm just going to build an emergency shelter and get it up and running, and you are staying over here. Shelter is open, dinosaurs shouldn't get as much of a meal. Hurry.
Asset delivered. Confirming asset delivery. Collecting asset.
Okay, pressure is over.
We don't always get offers like this. Consider it carefully.
Well, this is going to be a bloody problem.
Commencing asset transit.
I hope you don't expect much water, but you got some.
Asset has been delivered.
And the last one.
Adding to the list.
He's going in there.
We need to get our numbers up. Give them what they want.
Quantity and quality, but mostly quantity.
Damn. Okay, we got a problem. The island's power grid is down. It's time to run our key. Okay, yeah, so we switch to emergency protocols and keep our guests safe. Got it? Tell me you got it.
This is Lambert. Looks like this crisis was man-made.
Sabotage?
Appears to be. Any enemies come to mind?
Enemies, rivals, profiteers, the list is endless.
Yeah, indeed it is. I'll see what I can discover. Lambert out.
Sabotage resolved.
Alright then.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Heading to collect the asset.
Well, if you're hungry, eat. I will cut back if anything. One of the grids went down again.
Received.
Request acknowledged.
I'm releasing these because I've got to sell them, so. As soon as that's done, we'll finish the mission.
Seems your guest.
Just like that, we've completed another mission.
We have many enemies. People, corporations, entities that will stop at nothing to obtain the knowledge and technology we possess. Look, not everyone likes me. Some find me cold and humorless. But they don't know what I know.
It's not what Dr. Wu knows, but what he plans to do with that knowledge that sometimes concerns me.
Hope you've enjoyed the episode. I will see you again in the next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and hopefully by the time the next episode is done,
Transit has
we will have completed the security contract. And we'll be one step closer to the next island.
assets in the air.
Because we've got to get 3 stars and 4 stars to get Dr. Wu's island, but we also need that. That would help us majorly going forward on more islands. So this can be one of the islands I'm pushing to get to 5 stars before I leave. I guess we'll have to find out how it goes in the next one.